Boom! What is going on, guys? It is 11:11 p.m. right now. It's getting late, and I'm tired. But I'm tired because I've been looking at NFTs, and they're driving me crazy, man. It's so interesting and fun looking through the blockchains and looking on the marketplaces and looking at upcoming projects. So I just want to share with you a couple of the ones that are coming up here pretty quick, that are exciting. A couple of my NFT fails and a couple of my NFT wins. So let's get into it and check her out. So first off, I want to preface this with saying that I've been looking specifically on Solana and on Ethereum. Specifically more for Solana because no transaction fees, no gas fees. And the Ethereum gas fees right now are pretty steep and are kind of holding me back from pulling the trigger on a couple just because of how much the gas fee is. But we're going to take a look at some of them because I think on some of them it's still worth it regardless of a high gas fee. But when I'm looking at all these, one of the first places I'm looking is on howrare.is for Solana drops. And it used to be that there just used to be a couple of these, every day, but more and more projects are coming out every day. It's a lot to look through now. And I'm still following the same basic kind of principles I outlined in a previous video and strategy wise, is checking their Twitter, jumping into the Discord and looking through the team, the roadmap, and just kind of analyzing all of those and kind of scoring them in my head on, okay, lots of followers, lots of hype. Okay, good roadmap, good, utility, games coming up, drops, investments and whatnot. And then, like a public team or a team of at least, 4 to 6 people at least, that seem to be well educated in crypto and what they're doing. Check, check, check. Okay, this is something, I'm going to look carefully at and watch how it goes. So it really is better to kind of jump ahead a week or so. Gives you a bit more time to kind of learn, what's going on in the Discord, what's going on in the chats and whatnot. And same thing here with Rarity Tools. There's a lot more stuff on Rarity Tools now. And they're even actually starting to put some Solana projects on Rarity.tools now as well. But man, a lot of garbage to wade through, I'm not going to lie. You'll go to some of these Twitters or whatever, and the Twitter is being disabled, taken down. And they've maybe minted some and people have bought some, and then all of a sudden Twitter's deleted, the website's deleted, they're gone. It's a complete rug pull. It's happening a lot right now. So you almost can't even just say, oh, I like the look of this, I'm going to invest in it. Because sure, you may have something in NFT that may looks great, but if you get rug pulled, then there's no future value of that NFT and you won't get your money back. So let's jump into a couple of the ones I'm looking at. Now, some of these two have been recommended by other people on YouTube that I follow. Alex Becker. Who else do I follow? I don't even know their names right now. Journey Crypto is a good one too. He talks about a couple NFTs as well. But I just search all across YouTube and all across the platforms to see what people are kind of promoting and what they look like into. And then I do my own research. But as always, not a financial advisor, do your own research. So, Jungle Freaks is a very interesting project, and they're minting next week, I believe. If we take a look here at their Twitter, you can see they've got a lot of hype. They got 16,500 followers, which is pretty decent hype. And in the Discord here, you can see, here, I'll pull it up here and make this a little bigger for you, that the pre-sale and public sale will be next week. The date is TBD, but it will be next week. This is on the Discord chat. So that's exciting. I'm definitely keeping my eye on this one, as we'll take a look here on the roadmap just so you can see their website here. If you go down, let's see here, the artist, it talks a bit about him. I don't want to really dive too deep into this. I'll let you come here and read through this because there's a lot of information here. But the project has a lot of hype, and that's one of the biggest parts about it. And the Discord's constantly going through. The sale of these is going to go fast. It probably will be a bit of a gas war in that everyone will be trying to mint and gas fuels will be high. But I think still flipping one of these could be profitable in the end. My plan, like a lot of these too, is to try and get two. and flip one as soon as I can kind of, double or triple my investment initially on the secondary marketplace. If the floor, these are going to be minting for 0.07 ETH. If the floor gets up to 3 or 4, boom, I'll sell that first one, hold on to the second one for the benefits of the NFT, and hope that it rides out way up even higher here in the future. So that's Jungle Freaks. The next one, which is exciting, is SolCities, and this one is actually minting at midnight in 42 minutes and 33 seconds, and I'm going to mint one tonight. So that's one of the reasons I'm staying up right now. But there's a lot of interesting aspects to these. The artwork is very cool, and I really like that their roadmap has a lot of different things going on. It almost makes it deflationary as well, the way they've got it kind of set up. And, I was actually messaging Jules in the Discord, asking them a couple questions in the Meet the Team section. They're always in there responding. And there's lots of people in there too. But very cool project. Here's a little bit about where they're at. There's going to be a pass claim that you can get, a staking mechanism for tier 1, and then you can upgrade your city. And finally, towards the end, there's going to be a PvPvE SolCities game launch. So there's going to be a game towards the end. And there's just a great ecosystem set up behind it, great artwork, and lots of hype. So midnight should be interesting. Another interesting thing about this one that you may not know is there's another project called Cryptocities. That's the other project that does exist. And believe it or not, there was some sort of plagiarism claim so that SolCities cannot be listed right now on Solana like they were hoping to, which is one of the main Solana secondary marketplaces, as this is a Solana project NFT. And the mint price of it is going to be 1.9 Solana, which is a little steeper. Right now, that's roughly $280. I'm not sure if I'm going to mint 1 or 2, because I did actually just recently mint 2 of another project, which I'll get into here in a second. When they were 1 Solana each, so I spent 2 Solana on that, which is $300. But man, these NFTs, they got me whipping out my credit card. They got me buying Solana, transferring it to my Phantom wallet, and shopping. But they will be on Magic Eden, which is another great secondary marketplace for Solana, and where I would probably flip that first one if I needed to there. Now, once again here on the Twitter here, you can see 13.6 thousand followers. So very big community. Pretty exciting, really cool looking. I think it's gonna be a good hit. So another one I'm looking at is Tie-Dye Ninjas. They've got almost 10,000 followers. They got some great marketing, great website set up. Here you can go between their different Twitter, website, Instagram, OpenSea, and whatnot. And you can see here on OpenSea, they got a floor price of 0.05 right now. And I was looking at picking one up, because I think the floor price of 0.05 is awesome, because I think that's going to go up. And the gas fees was about 0.05. So you're basically paying twice as much for one. So I was going to maybe check it out after midnight when I'm looking at SolCities. If gas prices come down, I may look at getting into this project. You should check them out. Let me know what you think in the comments of them. Next up, we got Soul Diamond Hands. Pretty interesting project. You got, talking about paper hands, diamond hands, and kind of neat looking art background. You got different hands, different things, just random things in the hands. And they've got a pretty decent roadmap with, we're going to airdrop out other NFT body parts possibly, and they're looking at partnerships with other projects. The team seems pretty good, and I've been in the Discord for the last couple days, just talking with people a little bit, getting a feel for it, and was really interested. So today I minted 2 of them here. I wonder how many are left. Let's see. They're sold out. 0 hands remaining. Wow. There was about 100 or so when I minted mine. That was I was just I don't know, hour and a half, 2 hours ago. So I've got 2 of these hands. I'll show you what mine look like. I've got this hand here with the gun, and the bracelet, and it's gold, which is good. And then this one I got the paper hand, which is more common, with the Ray-Bans with the green background, which is a little more rare. So some alright rare attributes in each of these. And each of these was 1 Solana to mint. So this was $150. This was $150. So it's, digital artwork. Let's see how she goes on that, on the marketplaces when they get listed in the secondary marketplace. And like I said, my strategy is, depending on how it goes, I may sell one of them, probably the paper hand, because that's what paper hands do, is they sell, right? Keep the diamond gold hand. Yeah. Now this is another one right here. I'll talk about this one. I'll just talk about this one real quick. This is a little win I guess I had. I minted this. First one I've minted on Solana blockchain about 22 days ago, almost a month ago. And it's an inverse bear. I minted it for 0.5 Sol, which is about $75. And right now on the marketplace on Solana, or actually on Magic Eden, because these aren't on Solana Art, I mean, they're going here for 5 Sol, 11 Sol, 10 Sol, 6 Sol, so 7.5 Sol. So approximately, I've basically around 10x'd if I sell it on here right now, which is great. I could probably make around $750 if I sell it on here. So that's pretty sweet. But I've just got the one, so I don't know if I'm going to hold it or if I'm going to sell it. I'm 10x up right now. Let me know in the comments what you would do. Next project that just been looking into a little bit. Omnimorphs. This was one recommended by someone. I saved it and I looked into the project, and I wasn't completely impressed by the roadmap, I'm not gonna lie, but let me know what you think about their roadmap. Check out Omnimorphs. They're at a floor price of 0.105 at the time of recording. If you're looking at this and you see the floor price up at 2 or 3, you're going to go, Dan, you idiot. You should have got one. And I'll think the same thing too. Here's their website right here. The main reason why I was just saying is that if you go to their roadmap, they talk about collaborations, but there's nothing confirmed. They talk about what they're planning and setting up, but there's just not a lot of plans, not a lot of information on the team, just their names. I don't know. I just wasn't as interested by it, but I think it was the Brett Way who was recommending this one. He's called out some good ones. Like here's another one he was calling out, the Galaxy Eggs, 0.465. I do think this one's pretty cool. I do like the artwork. I was gonna do some bids on some of these, see if I could lowball some of these and get one of them. But even wrapping my ETH, because you have to wrap your ETH if it's the pink one that's wrapped ETH, and you're gonna bid, then you have to do the wrapped ETH thing, and you have to pay gas on that. And just gas is just stupid expensive right now. I'm so sick of this proof of work gas fees. Pudgy Penguins. This one's floor price at 2.44, but honestly, I mean, it could really shoot up. I'm really tempted to get into it, but it's a little expensive. Right now, that's a little expensive for me. 7 or 8 grand on an NFT. I'm not at that level yet, but man, if this thing shoots up through 5, 10 as we get towards Christmas, I see that definitely being a possibility. I would love to get into it, but I can't risk it this time. I don't know what you think about Pudgy Penguins, guys. Let me know. Now, this was kind of my brief overview on kind of how I go through them. I do like to look at, you can see the price chart sometimes, just rough price analysis on what they are on some of these blockchains. Like on Solana, for example, you can take a look at Solana's is another one I think could be a good one, because if you take a look at the price history, and this is nicely displayed here on Solana Art, you can kind of see how we're at a low. We're at a low right now. The last big NFT hype when they first came out, these things were going for 21 Sol on average, and right now they're 5 Sol. So as we really ramp up with this, this big push we've had in Bitcoin, it means altcoins are going to follow, NFTs are going to follow. I think we're going to start to see some of a surge in the NFT market, and past pumps are going to pump back up again. And this has been a popular one on Solana Art. So, like I said, this one too is a little bit of my price range, but it's an interesting project. This one's right on the borderline price range, and lately has been popular and seems like a decent roadmap. They're called Red Pandas, 4.3 Sol. What is that right now? Yeah, about $600, $700. A little pricey, but they're pretty cute, you know? Let me know what you think. But this is just a run through of some NFTs. If you like this style of video, just run through this type of things. You know, like, comment, please subscribe. You know, I'm trying to get more into this. I'm trying to get to the point where, you know, I can analyze these things a bit better. Nansen, I'm right on the borderline of investing in that $150 a month so I can analyze NFTs a little closer. But $150 a month, that's an expensive subscription. I gotta do some good NFT flipping first. So stay tuned. Let's see if I flip some good NFTs over the next couple weeks. I'll keep you all updated. And we'll go from there, guys. Peace out. Have a good night.